Creating content inside of Canva can be so simple. One of the things that business owners find themselves having challenges with, and my clients, is actually creating the content and doing it in a way that doesn't feel overwhelming. And that is what I'm going to show you all how to simplify the process of creating inside of Canva. So let's go ahead and dive right
Look at
in.
me now. Came from the ashes, built from the pain. Walked through the fire, danced in the rain. Tried to shut me down, still I remain. Pressure made diamonds, remember the name. You was talking like the end was near. Now I'm front row, crystal clear. What broke me then brought purpose here. I don't bow down, I persevere. Every chain fell to the floor. I don't fear it anymore. What was meant to in my
All right, I'm going to show you how to create content with Canva. Look at me. I really learned how to use Canva as an educator, and we were heavily using it during the era of COVID. So now I show other people how to utilize Canva and so much more. And today I'm going to show you how to create content without breaking a sweat inside of Canva. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to Instagram Reel, and that is what I want to use to create the content. And we're going to actually utilize a video that I created with AI as the content. You really want to try to keep, when you're creating reels for IG, you want to keep it between 3 to 8 seconds. If you're talking about something, try to keep it under 1 minute. All right. So I already actually have a template in here. And that template is going to simply allow me to put some text on the screen that I already have prepared. All right. So we're going to take that and just move it over. And we're going to pull it up. All right. So once you have your video and once you have your template all set up for you, then you simply want to edit that script on the screen. So this is IG post. You want to title it. That's very important. One of the things that I learned, you all, is when doing any type of video or editing inside of Canva, you really want to make sure you label it, because you never want to find yourself in a position where you have a lot of stuff unlabeled. And you can even categorize it into folders, which I will show you in a little bit towards the end of this. So now that you have chosen your video, you know what you want on it. And let's say you want to use one of the templates that they have, you can do that. You can absolutely go in and search through their templates, which they have some really great ones. And let's say you want to use some of the text on screen from there. That's absolutely fine. What you would do then is you would simply click on the template that you would like to utilize. And let's see. This one is pretty cool. So we're going to go with this one, coming soon. All right. So the thing that you want to do is go back to the video that you're going to use, and you're simply going to insert that video over top of that script and replace the background. Now, you may not want all of the elements that they have. You may just want the script. So you would just literally delete the the elements that you do not want, the script that you do not want. And I'm going to delete all of that. Okay. So we're just going to delete it and just keep the comments on. So now you see you can use that, or you can use this template. And by the way, if you want a copy of this template, I'll leave a link down below where you can grab the template after watching this video. And literally all you want to do at this point is put your text, your first image text, your bottom image text. Just know anytime you're creating, this is considered at the top, this is called a hook, and this is at the bottom a call to action. And the hook is something that you really want to capture people's attention with. So you want to put a nice hook, and the call to action literally is telling them to, on IG, to go down and read what you wrote inside of what is known as the description area. Okay. And that is where you're going to post what it is that you're talking about. So I actually already have all that information because I built a GPT that literally does all of this for you, and it helps you to stay focused on your topic and all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, take this right here, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to the IG post, and I'm going to, for the sake of this, ungroup it, right? And for text box 1, we're going to click into it and paste that text. Now, one of the things that I noticed is that it's really pulled out. So I want to make sure that the spacing isn't that far apart. So we're going to go over here to where it says advanced settings, where you see that T and the 2 arrows going in the opposite directions. And we want to look at the line spacing because that is too far apart. So we're going to pull it up closer together. Then you can even increase this font. And for those who grab the freebie, you can also change the font style. All right. So the next thing, but I want to caution you not to put it, because sometimes we want to do those fancy, pretty scripts, but people can't read them. And I always like to consider people who may have challenges with seeing or low vision and things like that. And as being a former teacher, that's something I always take into consideration. So you want to use a font that's bold and that they can see. And so the next thing that you want to do is you are going to put the bottom text. That's your call to action. And it says, one system wins. Okay. All right, so we're going to take that back over and put it at the bottom, but I want to keep the fingers pointing down because that's giving them a call to action to read what is at the bottom. So they know that when they see this video to look at it there. Now, this was just for demonstration. I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this whole entire this whole page. So you see where it says duplicate page, we want to delete it. So we're going to go ahead and click on right click, and we want to go ahead and delete this page out of here. All right. So it's sitting on the background. So you actually have to be on the page to delete the page. Okay. So we're going to go right here and delete the page where you hit those 3 dots right here. You see these are called ellipses. Hit those 3 dots, delete that page because we're not using it. We now have our video. Let's preview it and see how it looks. It's loading slowly. Sometimes when it loads slow there, no worries. I'll just preview it from here. You can preview it from here as well. Okay, that looks good. I think I'd like to move this down just a little bit because I like it centered. And so you're just going to click on the text and you can move it around. One other way that you can center things is just to center it from the sides of the box that you want it centered with. And now that's centered. You could do the same thing at the top. You can pull it out to the edges and it's going to center it perfectly for you. Now by doing that, it took those words a little bit off the panel. So I'm going to undo that and I'm going to actually leave it like it was. All right. So now with my GPT, and this is from the focus framework, that's for people who don't know how to build an offer, don't know what they're going to offer, and they need a focus topic. I'll link that down below. In fact, you all can grab that it's a mini course, and you can grab that today. I'll link that below. And it literally will map out everything you need in order to post successfully online with a focus topic. It's going to give you plenty of content to work with. So the next thing is you now have your entire Canva video built out for you. The thing that I tell you to do now is make sure you use some trending audio or some audio that you really like or want to start trending. I do create music with Suno, so I'll drop a link down to a video how you can create your own music to put behind this, as well as make sure you check out how to create your AI twins. I'll just link all of that right down below in the description area for you all. And this is how you create and edit videos in Canva. Super simple, and now you all get access to my very tools so you can do it yourself too. Now that you know how to create in Canva, make sure you like this post, comment if you found it useful, and subscribe to this channel for more content on how you as a business owner can grow in 2026 and do it efficiently.
Came from the ashes, built from the pain. Walked through the fire, danced in the rain. Tried to shut me down, still I remain. Pressure made diamonds, remember the name. You was talking like